Okay, and these are the remaining questions 31 through 44. Just a reminder, once again, correct any of your mistakes so that you pretty much should have the same format that I have. So this is copper 2 chlorate. The symbol for copper is Cu. That Roman numeral 2 means that it's going to be a +2. Chlorate is ClO3 -1. Once again, we have a situation where they do not add to 0, so we're going to do our cross. So we will have copper. We don't write ones. Then it's ClO3. The 2 will be out here, but since it's two groups of that, we got to put that in parentheses. (32) we have calcium phosphate. So the symbol for calcium is Ca. Oxidation is +2. Phosphate is PO4 -3. Once again, we have a situation where they don't add to 0, so we're going to do a cross. Go 2 that way. 3 comes this way. So we have Ca3 PO4 with a 2 out here, since that's polyatomic. And I have more than one unit of it. I have to put it in parentheses. Save it. On 33, we have hydrogen nitrate. So once again, hydrogen symbol is H, and oxidation is +1. Nitrate is NO3 -1. They add to 0, so we just put the 2 together. H and O3, hydrogen nitrate. For ammonium acetate, these are both polyatomics. So ammonium is NH4 +1. Acetate is C2H3O2 -1. So we got +1 -1. Add to 0, so we just put them together. So it'd be NH4 C2 H3O2. Long one. Ammonium acetate. Zinc chloride. So symbol for zinc is Zn. Look up its oxidation. It's +2. Chloride, meaning element, so it'd be Cl -1. They don't add to 0, so we have a cross situation. So that would be Zn, no 1, we don't write 1s, Cl2 parentheses. Barium carbonate. Barium is Ba. Let's see, that one I have to always check. +2. Carbonate is CO3 -2. That's easy, they add to 0. So it'd just be BaCO3. Copper 2 bromide, so it'd be Cu. The Roman numeral 2 is going to tell me it's a +2. Ide for bromine is Br. It's -1. So we have a cross situation since they don't add to 0. So that would be Cu Br2. For lead 2 phosphate, lead is Pb. It's +2. Roman numeral 2 is your clue. Phosphate is PO4 -3. So we have a situation where we don't add to 0, so we're going to do a cross. 2 goes this way. The 3 will go this way. So we have PB3, PO4 with a 2 out here, but we need to put that in parentheses. Iron 2 oxide, remember the ide is an element, so iron is Fe, Roman numeral, plus 2. Oxide is oxygen, oxygen is minus 2. They add to 0, so that makes it easy, so it's FeO. Number 40, we have silver nitrate. Silver is Ag plus 1. Nitrate is polyatomic, NO3 minus 1. They add to 0. So Ag NO3. On this one we have magnesium hydroxide. So magnesium is Mg with a plus 2. This was a trick. The ide usually would say element, but for hydroxide we know that's a polyatomic, so it's OH minus 1. They don't add to 0, so the 2's got to go down here. The 1 is coming over here. So we have Mg, we don't need to write the 1, and we have OH. 2 is going to be down here, but I need 2 of them, so I got to put the polyatomic in parentheses. Okay. And we have barium carbonate, so that would be Ba plus 2, CO3 minus 2, they add to 0, BaCO3. And I believe that one's one we just did, so it should be really easy. Practice makes perfect. Potassium hydroxide, potassium K plus 1. Again, that's a trick. It's really not an element. That's polyatomic OH minus 1. They add to 0. So you just have to put them together. And the last one on this, sodium phosphate. Sodium is Na plus 1. Phosphate is PO4 minus 3. So on this one, we're going to do the cross. Since they don't add to 0, the 1 goes here. The 3 comes down here. So what you get is Na3, PO4. We don't need to write the 1, so it's Na3, PO4.